When I just started working, I used to get super awkward around small talk. I would get so embarrassed every time I fell into an awkward silence. Now, then I discovered a super powerful hack that anyone can use, even introverts, to get good at small talk, whether it's before a Zoom meeting, a meetup in the pantry, or just a boring party. Welcome back to Daily Mind Hacks, everybody. Introvert edition. Today, your mind hack is simple. Script forward, and that's going to make you a pro at small talk. Now, when I started my career at Heidrick & Struggles, every Monday morning, whether it was the receptionist or whether it was the managing partner, I would get one question. How was your weekend? And sometimes I would say a lot. I'll tell them play by play every second of my weekend and find them getting a little bit bored. Sometimes I'll just say, yeah, it was fine, and miss out on a great opportunity to build a connection. One day, I figured it out. When it comes to small talk, there's only so many questions you're going to get asked. If it's a Saturday night at a party, you're going to say, hey, what do you do for work? If it's a Wednesday midweek, it's how are you? If it's Monday morning, how was your weekend? So on Monday morning on the way to work, I would ask myself that question and I'll rehearse an answer. When I get asked it in the pantry, I'm going to say, hey, I had a great weekend. I went cycling for the first time in a long time. Short and sweet. If they're interested, they can ask you more questions like, where did you go? Who do you go with? If they're not interested, they can say, great, good to know, move on with their day, and leave with the impression that you have a life. The second part of today's mind hack is the forward technique. So after you've answered their question, it's time to put some questions of your own to keep the conversation going. And how do you ask these questions? F-O-R-D. F for family. So tell me, what did your family get up to over the last lockdown? O, organization. Which companies were you working in before and what made you join this one now? R, recreation. What do you guys get up to in your free time? D, when the lockdown is over, when we can travel again, where do you dream of going to? With these questions, you can put the onus on the other person to keep the conversation going. You just ask and do what you do best. Listen well as an introvert. Be yourself, play to your strengths, and you'll be fine. Remember, when you're asking a question though, keep it open-ended. Don't ask a yes or no answer question. Ask a question that lets the other person say as much as they want to. That gives you more meat on the bone to pick up on, learn more about the other person, and ask other questions. So that's it, my friends. Script forward, your key to successful small talk. So we want to hear from you. What introvert tips do you have? What hacks do you want to see? You decide.